beautiful Virgo peeps, what's happening, what's crack-a-lackin', and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot. I'm coming at you guys with your mid-June 15th through the 30th mid-month tarot reading. I hope you guys are well, and if so, let me know down in the comments down below. As always, readings here are general, so if they do resonate, that's awesome, and if not, it's not your message. And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, you're more than welcome to. All that information is going to be linked down in the description box down below. So let's take a look here and see what we got going on for Virgo throughout the second half of June, please. Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-June. 15th through the 30th. What do we got coming in here for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-June. 15th through the 30th. All right, my Virgos. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on over here, man. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Virgo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Hierophant. So you can be connecting with a Taurus, possibly. For some of you here, this could be a teacher. So maybe you're connecting with a teacher, or you could be a teacher. You could work in some sort of social work or something like that as well. Taking a look at your current energy, we got here the Queen of Wands. Person you're dealing with, we got here the Page of Cups, and then looking at the outcome that's present, we do have here the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the moment that Knight of Pentacles popped out, I heard immediately patience. I need a lot of patience, okay? So you definitely need some sort of patience here in a situation. I mean, taking a look at who you're connecting with here, we do have the Page of Cups. This is somebody who's offering love, but it's a page, it's not a king, right? The King of Cups, that's the full package. That is somebody offering you all of their heart, 110%. The Page of Cups is still fresh, you know, they're giving a little at a time. And you really feel like you're putting yourself out here, Virgo. Queen of Wands. I feel like I've given myself, I've given my all, I've put out enough of myself here to deserve some forward movement in this connection. But in regards to who I'm connecting with, they've only really given a little bit here, you know? Page of Cups is like, yeah, I like you, and I can be flirtatious with you, but I'm not 110% just yet willing to say, let's get into a relationship and let's really make this official. So looking at the outcome that's present, Knight of Pentacles, not only are you honing in on more patience here, Virgo, but you're in a space where it's like, I need a little more stability from this person, because I don't feel super secure right now that this is a connection I know that can totally 110% go somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify the Page of Cups. Why is the person that Virgo's dealing with showing up as the Page of Cups throughout mid-June 2021? And we got here the Two of Swords, and we got here the Nine of Cups. It's almost like the person you're dealing with right now is having a tough time deciding between their personal fulfillment and if a relationship is something that they're willing to be a part of. It's like they're looking at it from the perspective of, I might have to sacrifice my own personal fulfillment to enjoy a relationship. I feel like sometimes a lot of people get that misconception where they think that they have to only work on themselves by themselves and they can't work on themselves while also maintaining a relationship. I think that's just kind of the energy your person's coming from. Like they're kind of feeling like, I can't live my personal life or enjoy my life because I'm going to be too busy being dedicated to a relationship. In a healthy relationship, two people can have their own individual lives and still come together with one another and have a beautiful relationship and spend great time together while also doing what they want to do in their own life and what their own goals are, etc., etc. So as far as who you're connecting with is going, I think it's almost like they feel like they're sacrificing some sort of freedom, or they're limiting their freedom by being in a commitment with you. It's almost like they're throwing away what they can do that they find fun. You know, whether that's having the freedom to engage with any person they want to romantically, or whether that's the freedom in general to put a lot of effort into work or put a lot of effort into this and that and the third, you know? It's just like I feel like they think they're going to be limiting their freedom here by being involved in a commitment. All right, moving forward from that, let's clarify the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant showing up as the overall energy here for Virgo? And what do we got? We got here the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I think right now you're in a space where it's like, I don't want to be with other people. I don't want all of these other cups. I found one cup that I like, and I'm interested in settling down. So I think from your perspective, Virgo, you're definitely interested in settling down with this person. You're not looking for other people, but you want to make sure that you're on the same page with this person, okay? All right, guys, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with. I'll take a look and see how they feel towards you and what's going on with them throughout the second half of June. Then I'm going to take a look and see how you feel towards them, what's going on with you throughout the second half of June. We'll see where energies align, and then we'll see the outcome. outcome, okay? Now, in regards to who Virgo is dealing with, how does this person feel towards Virgo? And what is going on with this individual throughout mid-June 2021? How does the person that Virgo is dealing with feel towards Virgo? And what is going on with this person throughout mid-June 2021? What do we got? First card out, we got the Devil, and also a card that came out was the Two of Cups, okay? So the Devil card to the Two of Cups, really interesting stuff. You could be connecting with a Capricorn. It's almost like they look at a relationship as being tied and bound. This person's like, I don't want to be whipped, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be, in a position where somebody else has control over my life. I think they fear like control issues, It's almost like this energy of, maybe they've had a relationship in their past where somebody was very controlling to them, but I feel like that's the way they view relationships now moving forward. There's something that made them have that view. So more than likely, whoever you're connecting with, Virgo, has had relationships in the past where people have been very controlling and possessive of them, and it's basically led them to believe that every relationship they get involved with moving forward is going to be them having to be submissive and pleasing the other partner. So there's traumas here of having to people please, traumas here of having to be submissive, and basically feeling like they can't have their freedom, they can't do what they want. That's what freaks this person out, that's what scares them the most. So they have a very bad outlook here on genuine relationships and commitments, I feel. And it's not to say actually that their outlook is bad, they have that outlook in response to what they've experienced. So let me clarify that real quick with Mercury being in retrograde, because it's not like this outlook is horrible, it's an outlook response from what they've experienced previously. So I get it, and I get why they feel that way. So overall here, Virgo, your person's freaked out, dude. They're like, yeah, in my past, someone fucking controlled me, okay? They controlled me, they made me feel submissive, they made me feel like I had to please them 24/7, and it was very emotionally draining for this person to go through. I can definitely see that. All right, we have here the Moon card, we have here the Tower, and then we have here the Eight of Pentacles. I think they really do like you, and that scares the shit out of them, to be completely honest. Virgo, your person here likes you, and it scares the living shit out of them because they know that they want to work on this and they want to have some sort of future with you, but their past lurks around them, Six of Cups, and it makes them very fearful to engage in a committed romantic relationship because they don't want to ever be involved with what they've experienced in their past ever again. They never want to be with somebody who's going to be controlling towards them or possessive of them. They never want to be with somebody that they feel like they have to consistently people please over. So your person here is very freaked out. So their past here has a good grip on them, and it makes them want to isolate anytime they hear commitment. It makes them want to, stay inside their crab shell. Okay? So Virgos, I think that it's not so much you. I don't think that you're doing anything wrong, even though you feel like you've extended as much as your energy as you could. You feel like you've put a lot into this. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I just think that your person is reacting to what they've already experienced in their past, and even though they're not giving you that clean slate like they should, I think that trauma here is kind of scaring them. It's freaking them out, okay? So this is something that can be fixed. Remember that too. A conversation can really help here, especially an open and honest conversation can really help here to not only put this person at ease, but to understand where the two of you are at and where this, connection can continue to go, okay? In regards to what's going on with the person Virgo's dealing with throughout mid-June 2021, let's have a look. What is going on with Virgo's person? We have here the Seven of Swords. We have here the King of Swords. We have here the Page of Wands. Yeah. So it's almost like they're trying to see how long they could go enjoying this connection with you until things get too serious. And when things get too serious, what that means is until you say, I want a commitment or I'm out, Your person's like, how much longer can I enjoy this connection with Virgo until Virgo gives me an ultimatum? That's like how their energy's coming off. Because they're trying to enjoy this as much as possible without any strings attached and without any sort of commitment at hand. But ultimately, they are self-deceiving themselves, Seven of Swords, because they are basically depriving themselves of enjoying an actual relationship with you because their past is haunting them. All right, let's take a look at your side of things, Virgo. How does Virgo feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Virgo throughout mid-June 2021? How does Virgo feel towards the person they're dealing with, and what is going on with Virgo throughout mid-June 2021? Well, first card out, we had here 10 of Cups in the reverse. The next card that came out after that is showing up as the King of Wands. So Virgo, what you don't want is you don't want to put a lot of investment into a connection for the connection to go nowhere. I think that's something that you're very adamant about right now. You're basically saying, I don't want to work super hard on developing something with somebody and it goes nowhere for me because I don't want this to be a waste of my time. We have here the High Priestess, and then we also have here the Nine of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you have a lot of worries right now that things are not going in the right direction. You know, as interesting as this person is, as fun as this connection is, it worries you that there isn't going to be a future. And I think you're trying to stay as grounded as possible, but if there is no future here, you don't want your time to be wasted. You know, that's essentially where you're coming from. We have here the Nine of Pentacles. You're saying, if I have to be single, I will be content and single if need be. If I have to walk away from this connection, I will walk away from this connection if things aren't going to work out. Ultimately, you do want to be with somebody, Virgo, Four of Wands. You do want to have a serious relationship with somebody, but what you most importantly want to prevent is heartbreak. So you don't want your time wasted if it's only going to lead you to a period of heartbreak. If this person's not going to be serious about you, you are like, I'd rather nip this connection in the butt now so that I can find somebody to settle down with, you know? So that's your overall position, and their overall position here is that they really do like you. I think that they really would like a relationship with you. They may just not know it yet because their past really freaked them out, you know? So I think a conversation is definitely going to be needed here so that you can understand where they're coming from, they can understand where you're coming from, you know, energies and anxieties can be put at ease, and I think the two of you can really start talking about a future here moving forward, okay? I don't think this relationship needs to end. I don't think that this connection needs to go in the direction of an ending. I just think that really raw communication here has to be had. In regards to what's going on with Virgo throughout mid-June 2021, let's have a look. We got here the Four of Pentacles, we got here the Three of Cups, and then we got here the Death card. So I think that you're trying your hardest here to still enjoy what you have with your person moving throughout the second half of June, but I will say you are definitely not putting all of yourself into this as you once originally were. You're a little hesitant now to really progress forward with this person, Virgo, because you notice their hesitance. So you're not pushing a commitment now in the second half of June. You're kind of backing off from that. You're like, okay, I don't want to get my heart broken, so I'm going to have my defenses up just a little bit with this person now. Because if it doesn't work out, I don't want to get hurt. In regards to where energies are aligning, please, between Virgo and the person they're dealing with throughout mid-June 2021, where energies aligning, we have here the Star card, okay? Aquarius energy. We also have here the Judgment card, Scorpio energy. And then we have here the World card, okay? Fixed energy, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. So that's three major arcanas for where the energies are aligning. The Star card to the Judgment card. You're hopeful that they'll give you a chance. But if they're not going to give you a chance, either way, you are going to pursue forward and get what it is you are looking for, which is a serious, committed relationship. I think what is happening here, Virgo, is whether or not me and this person have that serious, committed relationship, I'm going to make sure that I step into alignment with that because that is what I want for myself. I do want to be with somebody that I can call a partner. I do want to be with somebody that is good for me, and I do want to have that type of experience, okay? Let's take a look at the overall outcome, please, between Virgo and who they're connecting with throughout mid-June. What is the overall outcome? And what do we got? We have here a Two of Pentacles. We have here the Sun card. We have here the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Abso-friggin-lutely. So Two of Pentacles, you know? Things are looking pretty wishy-washy right now. Everything's looking up in the air for you, Virgo. Especially for the both of you, you know? I don't know if this is going to happen. Are we going to be together? Are we not going to be together? You know, I think the both of you are happy when you connect with each other. You're happy when you talk to one another. But until an opportunity arises for change to be made, this is going to be a stagnant connection. Now, what do I mean about an opportunity for change to be made? A conversation here is really going to be needed. I think that you have to propose an opportunity to talk, not only just about your past, Virgo, but figure out this person's past, you know? I'm hoping that they could be vulnerable to express that they've been controlled before, they felt like they needed to people please before, they felt submissive before in relationships. I hope that they become vulnerable about that and express that's why they're worried to essentially have commitments moving forward because they don't want it to turn out like their past, you know? I think that if that comes out and all those cards are laid out on the table and the two of you have a serious conversation about it, this relationship and this connection is going to be so much more at ease to where the two of you will focus on moving forward. Now, if the person you're dealing with doesn't come to terms about why they're so scared to commit, and if they do continue pushing you away, then they're going to miss out on an opportunity with you, you know? The truth of the situation is that no matter what we go through or what we experience, no matter what our baggage are, or no matter what our baggage is our responsibility. And it is this person's responsibility to let go of their past and recognize that not everybody will be who they've dealt with before. And it is their responsibility to be willing to put in the work for a future with somebody brand new. But I also think that it's hard for them to do that when you don't really even know about the situation just yet. And I think it's hard for them to do it as well when they don't feel like they can express themselves to you just yet. And I'm sure you've given yourself, you've allowed this person to know that, you're a person to trust, you're a person that they can be open and honest with. I just think that they're still fearful to do that. So Virgos, I would approach the person you're dealing with and say, hey, look, I want to know the truth of what it is that makes you so hesitant to have a future with me. I want to know what it is that makes you so hesitant to progress forward. Just be open and honest with me. I'm not going to be upset. I'm not going to push you away because of it. I just want to know what you went through. Did something happen in your past? Is something happening right now? I would just like to know what's going on in your life so we can be on the same page, and then we can make decisions to progress forward, or if we want to progress our separate ways, we can make those decisions as well. I just want everything to be out on the table. I want all the cards to be out on the table so we can know what type of situation we're looking at, and so that we can know what to do moving forward. I really think the conversation will help to the point where the two of you will end up having a committed and beautiful relationship. I think that by talking about things and making everything abundantly clear is going to take you two individuals to where you need to go. So yeah, Six of Wands, it'll take you to success. It'll take you to a very successful relationship. All right? So Virgos, I like it, man. I like it a lot. I don't like the situation, unfortunately, that, the both of you are on the fence, but I do like that if you talk about things, it looks like there is a great shot of you both moving forward, okay? You got this, Virgo. I think everything's going to be just fine. I just think that all the cards need to be out on the table, a conversation has to be had, and then I see this really progressing forward. They really do like you. They do like you a lot. You like them a lot, too. They enjoy their time with you 100%. I see it all over this person's energy. They really like you, and I think they really, really want to be vulnerable with you, and they really want a relationship with you, but they're just letting their past of being controlled hone in on what's going on in their present. So I'm hoping everything works out, okay? Virgo, I love you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your June 2021, and I will catch you all in your next video. Much love, Virgo, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.